Welcome to another Wellness Wednesday with your everyday counselor. And today, again, with you is your lady Lily. On this day, I'm going to be sharing with you some basic principles of addiction. I know some of you are curious to know more about addiction. On this series, you're going to learn a whole lot of the reasons why people get addicted. You're also going to know possible solutions, and you're also going to know different kinds of addictions. There's a lot of things that we're addicted to that we don't even know that, oh, this is a problem. We keep doing them, and the brain keeps adjusting, and then the brain becomes affected, like it becomes a disorder for the brain. So stay tuned and let's enjoy today's time learning some basic principles of addiction. So the truth is that in our lives, we get to improve on it if we're informed on the things that are happening around us, and if we know the reasons why we do the things we do, and the consequences and possible solutions. So we're only here on this channel to bring solutions, possible solutions, by the help of the Almighty to you and I, because I'm also a work in progress. I'm also learning. I'm also, through this channel, I'm also learning things that I can teach so that I'll be a blessing to you. Before I dive into the basic principles of addiction, I want to encourage someone out there to be in control of your life. Because right now I've observed that the world is actually trying to control everything around them, and I wish it was in a positive way, then it would have been okay, but it's actually in a negative way. People are now trying to step out of their own control and do the things they naturally wouldn't want to do because of the way the world or their environment is actually reacting or responding to them. Some don't feel very appreciated, some don't feel very loved, and some also don't feel respected. For that reason, they want to turn themselves from who they really are, who they are created to be, to become something else, maybe to become demons, to say, oh, I'm also a tough girl, I'm also a tough man, I can be anything I want to be, I can treat you bad as well. No, but if you're a good person, you don't have to change. That means you have lost control. You've allowed the world to control you, take away your grace and your beauty, and then you're fighting back and reacting negatively to negative comments and ungrateful people and disrespectful people. So I encourage you out there, be nice still, because you know what, there's a reward for you. Everyone gets their reward. For the ungrateful ones, for the disrespectful ones, their reward definitely will be waiting for them. That is life. So life is something that we just allow to happen by just carrying on with our own thing, without looking at what other people are doing. Be nice to them, react to them, respond to them, support them. But you don't have to change because they are negative towards you. Just keep wearing your graceful smile, and then keep being nice, keep being positive, adding value as much as you can. Don't have to judge them, because judgment is in the hands of the Creator. The only commandment is to love. Just love your neighbor as you love yourself, because the truth is, sometimes we think we're perfect and we know it all, but where no one is perfect. Only God, only the Almighty in heaven is perfect, and is the only one who can judge each and every one of us right. So just go ahead and love and be grateful, be nice, irrespective of what's going on in your environment. I'll quickly go into the topic today, the basic principles of addiction. So some people do not intend to be addicted when they begin to drink, take drugs, smoke, drink coffee, etc. Once a person puts a mind-altering substance in their body, eventually, as you consume more, you lose the ability to say no. So over time, these brain changes makes the user's mind and body need more and more of the substance. Several addicts develop both psychological and physical dependence or addiction. For psychological addiction, the person craves the drug to achieve certain effects like an improved mood. For physical dependence, the body goes through withdrawal if use of the drug is discontinued. Withdrawal symptoms include nausea, chills, sweating, anxiety, headaches, and sometimes convulsion. Tolerance is another aspect of physical dependence. The brain and body gets used to a drug, and eventually the user needs more and more to get the same effect. Sometimes the person requires a very light dose to get high. It becomes life-threatening. Young people are more sensitive to a drug's effects than an adult. A good chance how soon the person becomes addicted depends on the person's age. The speed with which addiction is brought on also depends on the specific drug, how much a person consumes, and how it is taken. Drugs that are snorted, smoked, or injected reach the brain very fast and usually produce addiction quickest. Addiction used to be looked at as if a person was weak and simply did not want to quit. Technology has shown doctors that addictive drugs change the brain, and most agree that addiction is a disease. Wow. So, these are the basic principles of addiction. In subsequent series, we are going to talk about the natural forces, the causes of the addiction, like we've talked about on the written post, and some duty to warn scenarios I will talk about here, and what we need to do. So to wrap this up, I would encourage you all to watch it, because how we're able to carry on with our lives depends on the control that we have over our lives and the circumstances. Like I started by saying that you shouldn't turn into a bad person because the world is treating you badly. Some people are not even well. Some people are just sick, and then you want to be sick because somebody is sick. Control your mind. Your mental state must be at alert. You know what is good, who you want to be. Don't let other people make you to be somebody else. Don't judge others, and that doesn't give them a right to judge you as well. The world is very complex. Only God can handle the case of judging the world, because it's very complex. People have different orientations and different beliefs, and what works for one person does not work for another. Just like in the case of addiction, just like in the case of treatment. In the course of training, in the course of this series, we're going to learn more about that. One treatment doesn't fit for all, because we're all cut out differently. So, but our Creator knows what will work for everyone. So let's leave some complex matters to the Creator and take the simple one, like just loving your neighbor as you love yourself, irrespective of their opinion, their beliefs, their color, their tribe, or if they are well or they are ill. Don't become sick because someone else is sick, someone else is treating you badly. Cut slack for them, pray for them, love them irrespective, and let's continue to build a better world. If you cannot stay in their space, then just love them from a distance, so that you don't become a problem also to the society. I wish you all well, and I pray that you continue to enjoy wellness, and I look forward to seeing you again on the next Wellness Wednesday, and to share this short time with me. Thank you very much. Please do share this video. Put a comment, put a suggestion in nice for someone else, because we're all learning. I could actually learn one or two from you, so you can put a comment and bring on your suggestions for me and for others too who will be watching this channel today. A thumbs up for me will be appreciated. Thank you. To have a fantastic day, and I pray that you enjoy the rest of the week.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what lesson that I've learned.